And it's like, guys do not have that. You know what I mean? It's just you're like from day one, you're just supposed to be a man, and get your shit together.
Yeah. And also this weekend, I was talking to my parents about like the 2-parent privilege and a little bit about that book and how I talked to my daughter and a lot of her friends' parents are divorced and how difficult it is. And we get to see the uniqueness here because I'm in a relationship with the woman who had my kids. You're not, right? And it's so, when we have these conversations, so dynamically different.
Yeah.
Because you have such different difficulties. My difficulty is literally just communicating with my partner right here and there that we have each other's backs. Right. And I don't know how deep you want to get into your situation.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
me and Amanda talk about this all the time. It's got to be difficult for you to handle the situation properly and to make your daughter feel safe and comfortable.
Yeah.
And get her to be guided properly, where me and her can just go, this is the plan. This is how we're going to guide the kids. I'm going to have to play more of the strong role. You're going to have to play more of the cuddling role.
Yeah. And it's like, okay,
and let's go.
And let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say I do have to be careful about talking some stuff for reasons. And it's like, it is extremely difficult, super hard, man, because not only does, not only is there a split dynamic, right? It's also that there's a bunch of people, I think, trying to quote unquote guide her or tell her what they think is right or whatever. So she's getting information from like 15 different people,
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. And it's like,
all the sources that are around,
all of it. Right. So it goes from just being 2 people and being very, I could say like efficient, right? Streamlined almost, to being super inefficient and extremely confusing. Like I see it in my daughter. She doesn't understand stuff. She has trouble figuring out why this happened, struggling with things like responsibility or, and these are things that I guess like in general, most kids will deal with. Right. But it's to a different extent. I try and think back a lot to my situation when I was younger, and trying to figure that out. Now my parents split when I was a lot older. Right. So it wasn't like I guess it was sort of like my whole life was like that, right? Because it was when I was like in elementary school. I think I must have been like 4th maybe grade, I don't even know how old that is. What is that, like 10-ish? Somewhere